Tonight, the SFL brings you north of the border. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada is the site of our Week 10 matchup between Houston and the Legion. The Legion need a win in the most desperate way. They can be possibly knocked out of playoff contention if they lose. Houston can get knocked down into the 10th or 11th seed if they lose. Both of these teams need a win. Only one can get it. We find out who's going to next. It's live on Twitch, presented by APM Music, and it starts right now. Welcome in to Canada Field, Vancouver, British Columbia. Houston getting set for a Western Conference matchup as they travel in to Legion country. As mentioned, both of these teams in the middle of the pack trying to find a way to differentiate themselves from the other contenders for those last playoff spots. Chris Curtis and Jimmy Stevens along with you in the broadcast booth. Welcome in, everybody. And Jimmy, we have a couple of teams that know how to throw the ball.
Yeah, it's actually, they've both gone away from their norm from most of the season. They were both majorly running teams. The last game, they each were throwing the ball heavily. One with 58 throws, the other one with 48. Be interesting to see if they stay with that plan.
Houston going to be in their white jerseys. Vancouver going to don the dark ones as we get into the coin toss. Take a look there at Tom Pepper. Tom Pepper had a week last week throwing the ball 58 times, which is an absolute bombshell of a stat, Jimmy, as Ahmed Chima not too far behind with 48 himself.
No, exactly. I mean, the thing that really stuns me about Tom's stats last week was he had completed 51 of those 58. That is an insane completion percentage and a complete reversal of what they did prior to this week.
Houston going to get the ball first as we get things started. Vancouver going to kick it away. Houston will move left to right across your sets, and we are underway with that kick to the 9-yard line. That'll get returned to the 20, 25 through the middle to the 30 to the 32. And they'll mark him at the 31, and we have Ahmed Chima onto the field. His main tailback, Warren Murray. He'll be giving the ball through the air to Badir Ajulani, Garen Malone, and DR Sim. DR Sim had 2 touchdowns last week on 10 receptions.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if Ajulani meets up with his brother who plays safety on the other team.
One versus the other. It's always fun when two relatives get together. In the gun on first down is Ahmed Chima. 2 with them. Throws it over the middle. That's a good one, and it's between 2 Legion players in the secondary. That is a first down. DR Sim, first throw, first catch for the Houston Hyenas.
Yeah, like I said last week these teams went away from the norm. They've both been very heavily running base teams, and suddenly they decide, well, let's duck and chuck, and they both throw the ball a ton. So we'll see if we continue with that this week. 7
in the box for Vancouver. Warren Murray is the deep back, plenty on the line, looking like a run play, smelling like a run play. It will not be a run play. Chima to the outside, throws a quick swing pass. Warren Murray gets past 1, tries to get past 2. He'll get 7 yards out of the play. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the Vancouver 40.
Warren Murray is a dual threat that they like to use out of the backfield. He's had himself almost 250 yards, actually 250 yards receiving this year. So not only can he run the ball, he can pass or catch the ball and make some plays in space.
Under center. Chima will hand off again to Murray. This time the defensive line of Vancouver get to him and take him down behind that line. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, great play there by the non-contract defensive lineman to bust through the line and shut that run down behind the line of scrimmage.
You guys
3rd and 5.
You guys can follow along with the game, by the way, using the ScoreStream app on iOS and Android. I'll be on there, and you guys can put in there, cheer for your game, cheer for your team, update score, and that is through the middle. Warren Murray has a first down as they get closer and closer to field goal range. Houston moving the ball on their first possession.
Yeah, straight drive there. And Vancouver chosen not to use any contract linemen on the defensive side, so that could be a spot that opens up for Warren Murray as we continue on.
Tristan Carr, I see you in chat. Thanks for the 5 bits, dude. Also, your name, the trash can's a little misleading. You're a pretty good dude. In the gun is Chima, looking to throw, looking for it all on first down. It's a touchdown over the middle, and Houston is on the board first. What a throw and catch for Badir Ajulani.
Yeah, great throw by Chima. It looks like they may have caught Vancouver looking for a run play here. playing up shallow, and he just threw it over the top. And as you can see, there's nobody there to cover him, wide open, and a touchdown.
You see both Vancouver safeties chasing Ajulani into the end zone. You do not want to be in that position as Houston strikes first and quiets this Canada field crowd. Good start for Houston. And the extra point is up and good as well. That is that's a good one. That's a very, very good one for the for the Houston as they get a very, very quick start. They're up a score on the Vancouver Legion before the Legion even get the football, and now Tom Pepper's got to retaliate.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the bugaboo of the Vancouver defense all year. They are last in pass yards against at 334.1, and that Houston offense is in the top, or is ranked 10th, so they can pass the ball. Vancouver's going to have to shut that stuff down.
Oh, that's a nice little play, nice little return from, I believe that's Brent Killian, who is returning kicks for them. Not quite. No, it's Mahmoud Ajulani the other way, as he'll bring it out to the 32.
I believe both Ajulanis are the return guys on these two teams, so we'll see if who gets the bragging rights at the end of the night.
Vancouver out on their first possession. Jonathan Sanchez is going to be the main tailback for him. Brett Killian, Jeremy Vega, and Trevor Farrell going to be the main targets through the air. That one is out to the right and caught as Brett Killian makes his first catch of the game.
Yeah, we've seen a drastic shift in the way that Vancouver has run the last few weeks. They've gone from a very, very heavy run-based team to more of a passing game, a la the 58 throws that Tom Pepper threw last week. And it's coincided with a little bit of a run they're going on to duplicate what they did last year.
Under center, handoff going right up the middle, trying to get Sanchez involved. Second and 9 as he only gets a yard.
Yeah, and again, this has been a heavy-based run team. They are 5th in rushing yards going into the game tonight, 100.2 yards per game against a rush defense that's in the top 10 in Houston.
That's going to be over the middle. It'll hit the turf harmlessly. Killian, he was trying to hit on a little bit of a fade. Farrell was in the area as well, and it'll be 3rd and 9.
And this should be where it gets a little bit interesting. Vancouver, believe it or not, is first in 3rd down percentage at 51%, going up against the 8th ranked team in Houston, or San Antonio. No, excuse me, Houston with 43%.
2 in the backfield for Tom Pepper. They need a conversion here. Got to get it to the 46 of Houston for a first down. Pepper looks, throws on his back foot. That is not going to go anywhere, and Pepper will be 3 and out on his first drive. Vancouver will punt.
Yeah, not the way Vancouver wanted to start this. He did have the open receivers, just a weird kind of mechanics he had going on there when he threw it.
Back there, punter, lined up at the 29-yard line for Vancouver. And Badir Ajulani is the deep man for Houston. Kick is up and on the way. Houston with the 5-4 record really does not want to go back down to 5-5 as the returner Ajulani gets hit at the 23. And that is where Chima will have his second possession start.
Yeah, and this game's got a lot of playoff implications. Depending on who wins here, a lot of things could happen. And Vancouver's looking for the win clearly to get themselves back into the playoff race. And Houston's just trying to maintain their position.
Under center is Chima. 2 at the top of your screen. For wideouts, Murray is in the backfield. That's going to be a free play. Chima knows it. Looks to throws short instead, and he will get about 8 yards on it. And that is going to be a declined penalty, and I do believe it should be a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to go decline that instead of going 1st and 5. It only makes sense.
No, they took it. They took it.
Wow.
They'll take the first down instead. If so, they'll take a 5-yard gain versus the 8-yard gain and loss of down. So, it is what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. Curious decision-making by the Houston sideline. Chima, who had a very, very good week last week, albeit in a losing effort. And that is going to be through the middle. Murray cannot quite get to the marker. It'll be 2nd and 2.
A little straight up the middle dive play. And it's kind of been the bread and butter of Houston most of the season. They've gone with their 2nd in rushing at 143 yards a game in the league. So that it's been quite shocking to see them throw as much as they have the last few weeks. But, I mean, it's also put a wrinkle in their offense for other teams to think about.
Murray going to try the handoff one more time, and that is not going to work as Vancouver gets to him. It'll be 3rd and 3.
And accepting that penalty has actually worked out in their favor because otherwise it'd be field. But now they had another chance to get the first down. Sure, 3rd and short. Lots of options here. You never know what's going to happen. You could see. I'm thinking they might go with a little swing pass or something like that.
They've already done it once with decent success. They could do it a second time. The way it's setting up, it's going to be a throw over the middle. Crossing pattern is a good one, and I believe that is DR Sim, his 2nd catch in Houston. It's a first down.
A 6-year man, DR Sim, showing himself to be the man he is been known to be all year long. Got a little crossing right over the middle, get the first down. He's Mr. Money on 3rd down.
Himself and Garen Malone really the standard bearers for last week, even though they lost to Alaska. 3 touchdowns between the two of them, but 16 receptions. That'll be a throw to the left. It's a catch to the outside, 4-yard completion. As believe that is DR Sim with his 3rd catch.
And it seems like as the season's gone along, Sim's been seeing more and more balls thrown his way. Earlier on in the season, it was Ajawani, excuse me.
Yep.
And they seem to be going more towards DR Sim as the season's gone along.
Chima again, yeah, plenty in the box. Linebackers searching for that quarterback. They're going to be in his zone. Chima to the outside, has to bail out and give it to Murray. Murray with a double spin move is going to be able to get a couple of yards out of it. 3rd and 4, as that was looking like a disaster.
Yeah, great tackle by Marquise Reed to stop that from going too far. Otherwise, might have been easily getting the first down. A nice couple spin moves, but Reed came in there to put a stop to that.
7 in the box for Vancouver. Big 3rd down coming up here. Vancouver would love a stop.
Looks like they might be coming.
They might be. Only 4 get sent. That's a throw to the outside and a first down. And Badir Ajulani gets them to the midfield stripe, and they move the chains.
That's what you need. You only need a few yards. He makes first down, a little out route there. And they're on the move again. Vancouver needs to shut this offense down in a hurry.
That's a big one. Hand off to the right side. That is going to be a 5-yard run through the middle. 2nd and 5. Murray getting the rock a lot, and he's able to get positive yardage here.
Joshua Banner coming up from the safety position to shut that down. He was looking to make a big run there, and Josh makes the tackle to keep him at least inside. Not making the 4th. They're trying to get him to 4th down. Whew.
Plenty on the offensive line for Vancouver.
Easy for me to say.
English is difficult, we understand. Counterplay, and that's going to be back to the line of scrimmage, and actually not quite, as Murray gets hit behind the line. 3rd and 8 for the Hyenas.
Yeah, this isn't where Houston wanted to be. They don't want to be 3rd and long against this defense. We'll see what happens. Vancouver needs to shut this down so they can stay in the game. They
have another chance to put a stop to this drive. 6 in the box. They send 4. 4 rushing to the left. That is Chima through the middle. That's caught. And it's a problem for DR Sim. They are going to call it forward progress and a first down. But interesting as he worked his way back behind the line.
Yeah, I'm curious about this forward progress. I mean, he spun backwards.
Interesting.
Questionable call.
I don't know if I buy it.
I'm pretty sure Andy Hamilton might be stomping around his living room right now. Yeah. Wonder what's going on.
He even said so in chat. Whoa, that's not a first down. We see you, Andy. That is a split back handoff to Murray. No challenge from the Vancouver sideline on that either, which is an interesting non-call. 2nd and 6 as Murray gets moving again.
Yeah, probably just looking to save his timeouts this early in the game. He doesn't risk with Andy's reputation with the referees, I don't think he wants to risk losing the timeout this early in the game.
I mean, if you ask him, even to this day, the first thing he'll say is Cade Stevens was in bounds.
Absolutely.
From last season. This will be a Murray handoff. Big hole to run through, but he gets hit just as he gets to the second level. 3rd and 4, and another third down opportunity for the Vancouver defense.
Yeah, and this is also not what Vancouver wants. 2 decent drives that Houston's put together, and they're keeping that Vancouver defense on the field and not allowing their offense to get on the field to get some points, and they're going to get tired if it continues.
Here we go. Vancouver's crowd getting loud and behind their Legion, who really, really need a stop. Under center, handoff. Murray, can he get to the outside? He can! He's got a first down and a few more, down to the 24-yard line. And they have continued to hit clutch third down conversions on this drive.
Wow, that was a great cutback by Murray. It looked like that was an inside run. Everything was blocked up, and he comes to the outside. Gets past the first down yard marker. Great tackle by Major Key to keep him from going further. But they got the first down, not what Vancouver wanted. And definitely what Houston wanted.
Yeah, Houston now in prime field goal position, but they want more than that. They can make it a 2-score game either way. Chima in the offset eye, 5-step drop, throwing back in the end zone. That is tipped and incomplete. That is a big, big tip that is Dante West, the cornerback, who gets in front of it.
Yeah, Dante West had himself a good game last week. His first career interception, looking for number 2. And at least he knocked the ball away. Great job.
That's a huge, huge play. Puts him to a 2nd and 10. Vancouver needs a couple other key contributions from the secondary to get out of this drive. Throw from Chima to Murray. One-handed catch is going to get them 7 more yards down to the 17-yard line. That's going to set up another 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, once again, 3rd and manageable. They're getting that all the way in this drive. It's 3rd and manageable. Inside less than 5. Makes it a lot easier to collect those first downs when you got to go 2, 3, 4 yards.
Riled up Vancouver crowd going to get loud once more, trying to get their team a stop, but it has been difficult sledding to this point for that defensive line. They're going to send one more than necessary to the outside. That's a first down to the 5, the 3, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 1. DR Sim, 5 catches already on all 5 targets he's had.
Wow, great run by Sim. Breaks the first tackle, and then Frank Champion has to come over and take him out of bounds before he gets to the goal line. Great job by Champion to stop him from getting in. Great catch and run by DR Sim.
They're at the 1-yard line. It's a 1st and goal for Houston.
Got to figure this is Warren Murray territory.
Got to be. You got to be able to trust your running back to put these in. It will be. Counter play. Trying to get there. 2 Legion players are going to converge on him, and that's not going to work. It'll get backed up to the 3.
Frank Champion, once again, he's been a beast in that linebacking core for Vancouver all year long. Once again, with great stop to stop him from getting in the end zone. See if they can continue this.
That is another handoff to Murray. Not going to happen again. The defensive line stands tall for Vancouver, and it's going to set him on 3rd down.
This time non-contract, but this linebacking core has been great for them all season. They are tackle machines. They're not going to get you a lot of sacks, but they're all over the field.
And that is going to do it for the first quarter of play. It's moving pretty quick. Houston's knocking on the door and making this a 2-possession game. This is the SFL on Twitch, presented by APM Music. Back to Canada Field. Houston again knocking on the door. Vancouver's only had 1 possession. Houston has owned the football almost for the entirety of that first quarter. We go right to left now to Houston, and he's in a split back formation.
Vancouver needs a stop here.
This is big on 3rd and goal. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get taken down. That's a big sack, and it's 4th and goal.
As you can see, it looks like Vancouver bring the heat this time. They weren't sitting back in zone. They come in, go for the blitz. They got sack on the quarterback and stop into a field goal attempt, which is exactly what they needed. They didn't need a touchdown going against. They got them down to a field goal attempt. Perfect defense by Vancouver. Great job.
26-yard attempt. Should have go through. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way. It is up, and it is through for Houston. And another one is going to be on the books. That is a big, big stop for Vancouver, keeping them out of the end zone for a touchdown. They give up the 3, but Houston can take solace in the fact that it's still a 2-possession game.
Exactly, and they shut them down for the most part. They didn't let it. Once they got inside the 10, they didn't give them an opportunity to get in the end zone, is what they needed to do.
Mahmoud Ajulani's deep for the Legion. He'll catch it at the 15-yard line and attempt to return. Through the middle. Has some room to the outside, and a great return for Ajulani, getting it to the 43, and we're going to take a quick break for a message from the SFL.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
On first down, as the new drive starts for Tom Pepper at the 43, it'll be a handoff through the middle to Jonathan Sanchez, make it a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Ryan Michaels, the rookie corner, coming up to make the tackle. And to shut that down to just 2 yards. Good job filling the hole by Ryan Michaels.
2nd and 8. Split backs for Pepper. 7 in the box for Houston. Vancouver would love to get it to third and manageable and start ticking away at some third downs of their own here.
Pepper changing the play. Didn't like what he was seeing.
See what he's got in front of him. 9-step drop. Plenty of time. Wings it over the middle. That's caught! And it's caught at the 26-yard line. And 27 is where they're going to mark him. That is a big, big catch. That is... Who is that out there?
Tristan Carr. Big Tristan Carr. Wow. All 6'7" of them. Tom Pepper throws. Get it. Pretty risky throw. I mean, get the referee using it as a little shield there. And gets him down to the 15. Great throw by Pepper. Found the open man. And they're on the move.
Nicknamed the Trash Can on Twitch. Tristan Carr makes the play over the middle. 1st and 10 for Houston at the 27-yard line. And a huge hit as he got the football. Sanchez goes nowhere. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Was that Big Chad Tackle? Looked like that was Big Chad Tackle making the play there. He's been solid all year long. Good job shutting down the runner.
They are within field goal range. Try to cut it back down to a 1-possession game. Under center is Pepper in the offset eye. Drop it back, 3-step, throw to the outside at Sanchez. Sanchez is going to try to get around 1. He cannot do it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and no farther, and we have a 3rd down and 12 in front of us.
Wow, what a great tackle there by Ryan Michaels. Shuts down. He's blowing guys like that up, and he just shut him down right there in the open field. Puts the Vancouver in a very long distance 3rd down. Not what they wanted, being down by 10.
You got to expect that they are not going to use Sanchez in this play unless it's a screen. Pepper's looking in the gun to throw. It's going to be a quick drop. Looking. Gets it out of his hands to the right side. And that is going to be caught by Brett Killian, but it is out of bounds, or so they say. It'll be 4th down at the moment.
Oh, my goodness. I think Andy Hamilton's hair out after that one. That looked like that might have been inbounds, too. At least they got a shot at a field goal here and get it within 7.
Yeah, well, we'll see if they do wave the red flag at that one.
Good toughness, by the way, by Pepper standing in there looking as he's going to get just flattened as he threw the ball.
He absolutely got rocked after the throw was attempted as well. This ball going to be a 45-yard attempt for the kicker for Vancouver. Snap is low. Kick is on the way, however. It is up, and it is through. 45 on the button, and it is a 10 to 3-point game again.
Almost blocked. There's a lot of pressure coming up the middle there. Backs kicks him, gets it through the and gets on the board.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. They nearly got to that kick. But instead, the Legion do indeed get the field goal. And they'll have to kick it back to the Hyenas. Hyenas owned the ball in the first quarter. Vancouver much more of a quick strike on that field goal, and this will be caught at about the 7-yard line and return to the right. Going to be a good attempt out there. Nothing doing. 1st and 10 for Houston as they start at the 26.
That looks like Houston, by the way. It looks like they changed the run. Just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Michaels.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Under center. Ahmed Chima. Through the middle, and that is Warren Murray who's going to get 7 and get taken down at the 32. He's been dynamite so far. 35 yards on 11 carries.
Yeah, a little trap play right up the middle. Open up a night. As our friend Alvin Williams said, some great blocking by the Big Uglies. And we're off to the races.
In the gun. Chima looks to throw. 3-step drop. Plenty of time. Throws to the left. Tipped and nearly intercepted. There were 4 Legion players in the area, and it'll be 3rd and 3.
Key throw going against this Vancouver defense. Who's very optimistic. 3rd in the league in takeaways with 8-19 and almost had number 20. Watch it when you're throwing back there. They give up a lot of yards, but they also make a lot of interceptions.
Murray is the deep back of the split back formation. Got a couple sneaking up on the Legion defense. Chima sees something. He's going to call something at the line. Handoff. Murray to the left. He's going to try to juke his way forward. He's got a 1st down. That is a big fight. Just past the marker. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 37.
Great vision by Murray and cut back. The hole was blocked. They sealed it up. So he bounced to the outside, broke a tackle, and got himself a 1st down. Great run by Warren Murray. Vancouver thought they had that shut down.
Yeah.
They made something out of nothing there.
Murray, another handoff. He's going to try to get to the outside and not going to work. He might have gained a yard back, but it's 2nd and... No, I'm sorry. He lost 2. It's 2nd and 12 at the 35.
Vancouver was having none of that. They said, all right, enough's enough. Let's shut this down. Dropped them from 2 yards behind the line.
If you haven't already followed the SFL on ScoreStream, get to it. Use the app either with iOS or Android and follow this game live with live scoring updates as well as chat with those that are watching the game and get new people involved. Download the ScoreStream app for iOS and Android today. That's a throw to the outside, 3rd and 11, as that didn't have very many legs underneath it.
No, good job by Chima to get away from the pressure and get the throw off. And Frank Champion shuts that throw down right away, right at the line of scrimmage. So a long 3rd down for Houston. Vancouver needs to shut this down so they can get back on the offense on the field.
Under center, Chima looks to throw to the outside, and it's not going to go anywhere. Vancouver finds a stop and is going to get the football back without giving up points, which is massive for them.
Yeah, that wasn't going to do anything. That was kind of a throw. Good job by Vancouver to shut them down. They get Tom Pepper and friends back on the field and see if they can get some more points on the board and get back into this game even more.
Punt on the way. It's going to have some decent hang time to it. Mahmoud Ajulani's back to return it, but he's going to call for the fair catch at the 26-yard line. Tom Pepper back out on the field trying to continue the success from the field goal drive just a moment ago. And with a 10-3 game, they may be able to tie it.
Yeah, that's what Vancouver's hoping. Like I said, I was curious to see if they'd go back to the running-based offense that they've been using up until about 2 weeks ago, or if they're going to just throw. And they've been actually pretty balanced, which is a good thing because it'll keep them off balance on the defensive side.
Under center, handoff to Sanchez. He's got to fight his way through his blockers. He's going to get a couple, but no further as he gets to the 29. Hyenas trying to make a statement here in this game. Cannot let Vancouver get a win out of this, otherwise they may jump them in the top 10 standings. Split backs. Pepper Left side, tipped, picked off. Big interception in the secondary for Houston, and they changed possession near the midfield stripe.
I believe that was 8th year man Eddie Gage. Yes, it was. Career interception 29. Right there playing the tip drill. Bounced off of Michael's hands, and he was there to collect the rewards. That was a bit of a sketchy throw by Tom there, throwing it into that kind of coverage. But now Houston's got a chance to add to their lead. Great job by Eddie Gage and Ryan Michaels more than anything, because he tipped that ball up in the air.
Good work from Michaels. We have ourselves, and also Gage, obviously. In the gun is Ahmed Chima. The gun puts him back behind the line, behind the midfield stripe. He's going to throw on first down. Crossing pattern over the middle, and that was timed perfectly. And it's going to be a 9-yard reception, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, he had to put that one in there on a dime because there were jerseys all around him. Great catch by Malone in the middle. Tough catch over the middle. And it gives him a nice, easy chance. I would take a shot here. You're in the perfect spot to take a shot. You're 2nd and 1. You could probably get that first down on.
And they've been able to convert manageable thirds all day. This will be a handoff instead to Murray. He's got the first down and a few more. Breaks a tackle, but he gets taken down by the heels at the 27-yard line. They'll mark him at the 26.
Major Key stopping that one. That could have been a. And I think that was a counter. Yeah, just a little counter to the outside. Counter tray maybe even. And great blocking up front. And there's Major Key. Just gets him by the ankles. Still a first down. Good run by Warren Murray and the Houston offense.
They're in field goal range again. Pepper has not been very sharp tonight. Chima on the other side has been to this point. Handoff. Murray's going to get tackled at the line, but he's going to fight his way forward for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up as he gets to the 25.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they've got one of the top running backs in the league. He's not going to get 6 and 7, 8 yards every carry. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Chima 124 yards through the air already. I formation. This is a throw. Throwing right part of the field to the end zone, but that is going to be a nice deflection there as Major Key gets his hand in the face.
Yeah, good job by Major Key knocking that ball down. And once again, like I said, this you're going to get your yards on the game. Also very opportunistic, and they love to make the interceptions and cause the fumbles. Great lots of turnovers from this defense, so you got to be careful at the same time.
3 at the top, 1 at the bottom for the Hyenas. Plenty of drop back to this. Throw to the right. That's a great catch going for the pylon, and he's not going to get there. You get to the 3-yard line. 2-yard line is where they're going to mark him. That's a great passing catch to the right for Garen Malone again.
Yeah, great job. Just bunch formation. As you can see, they just split up, and the coverage got a little messed up there. Major Key and looks like Josh Banner make the tackle to keep him from getting in the end zone. This is where we shut them down earlier, keeping them out of the end zone and just making a field goal attempt. Let's see if they can do it again.
Be a major victory if they can. Under center handoff. He's got him to the left. Murray, end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He gets in from the 2, and that is a great, great statement by the Houston offensive line.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And Murray is just showing great vision. Getting plugged up, and he's making the cutbacks mostly to the outside. And that linebacking core that's been so good for Vancouver just hasn't been able to get there on these outside runs.
Big time running drive from Warren Murray. He's had himself a dandy of a first half. Not a lot of yards for him. However, he's had a number of 3rd down conversions that have kept the chains moving and kept these really long drives by the Hyenas going.
And I was wondering what was going to happen on 3rd downs tonight, because you've got the last place team in 3rd down conversions on offense with Houston and the last place team in 3rd down against in Vancouver. And so far it's been Houston that's been taking advantage.
Yep, good work by the Houston Hyenas. Offensively, they've been the dominant team so far, and Vancouver's going to have to find something in their bag of tricks to try and get a comeback going.
Yeah, they got to get Tom Pepper back on track.
Yep.
Back to that 51 of 58 mode he was in last week.
No kidding. No kidding. This will be a run back for Ryan Michaels. He's going to have it back at the 33-yard line. He will get taken down there, and we'll stop for a message from the SFL.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are #Loading Legends in the SFL.
Split backs for Pepper as we get into the latter part of the second quarter. Halftime looming. Halftime report for Melvin Washington coming up. That's going to be a tip ball and nearly intercepted again as a couple fall on it, but it will be incomplete. Tristan Carr, the intended receiver.
I think that was a non-contract. He lucked out there. That I think that was went up for that ball and it just bounced off his hands. The young man must be working for a cement company on his off days.
There you go. Good old cement hands. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You take a look there at a big Duke Butley, the linebacker. He's going to try to make a play on this second down and keep Vancouver from getting very far. Throw to the outside. That is going to be a catch for Sanchez. Not very much on it. That's actually not Sanchez. That should
Fullback.
be, that's the fullback to the outside. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it's third manageable, or third and, yeah, I guess medium, you could call it. At least they have a shot. And they really need to get Tom Pepper going. Look at that rating, 24. That's just not what you were expecting this week after the show he put on.
Yeah, it was an aerial performance. That's going to be over the middle. It's caught, and he's got some room in front of him. That is going to be Jeremy Vega, who finds the end zone to the house, and Vancouver's on the board with a touchdown.
Wow, what a throw. I don't know who came flashing across the air, and ball went through his hands, or it was just out of his reach, but great throw by Pepper. Here you're going to see it. That's Eddie Gage.
Yep.
And he just missed it. And then it was between Vega and the other defensive backs, and they weren't going to catch him.
No.
Great throw by
That is a big, big catch from Jeremy Vega. He had 2 catches all last week for about 20 yards, and he comes up with a huge touchdown for the Legion as they get back to within a score, a massive catch for 70-plus yards, and that is going to make it a 17-10 game pending the extra point.
And if Vancouver can get the ball back here after the 2-minute warning, they have a shot at getting 2 more scores ball in the second half.
Yeah, we haven't even hit the 2-minute warning yet. That's a fair point as well. Kick up on the way it is through as the extra point is good. So the Vancouver Legion trying to find a way to get back into this game. And they are doing a job of it as we haven't even hit the 2-minute warning yet, and they have it back down to a 7-point advantage. And don't forget, Vancouver gets the ball back at the start of the second half.
Exactly. And this is what Vancouver needed. Their last to make the playoffs. And they're looking really good right now. See what they can do.
This will be a return back for Ryan Michaels. That'll be a spin move at the 25, get him to the 28-yard, up to the 30 is where they're going to mark him, and that is going to be 1st and 10 for Chima. They have done really, really well at extending their drives really long periods, and they could use another one where they use every bit of time on the clock and not give Vancouver back the football.
Yeah, if I'm Houston, I'm just right. Train here, just run the clock right out.
Yep.
You know, if you get a chance to take one down the field, so be it, but I don't even give Vancouver a chance to get the ball.
That's through the middle. Murray's going to stutter step his way forward, get him to the 33-yard line, 2nd and 6. And that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 120 seconds left to halftime. It's a 17-10 game in Vancouver. This is the SFL on Twitch, presented by APM Music. Don't forget, guys, follow along on the ScoreStream app. If you are not using it already, you are missing out. The entire community can interact on there. Updated scores, stats, and drives, all on the app. Download it for iOS and Android today. That's ScoreStream.
8 men in the box here.
Defensively, Vancouver trying to show their strength here, and that's going to be a throw to the outside. It is an 8-yard completion. Chima finds DR Sim on the outside.
Big 3rd down coming up here. If Vancouver can shut them down, in theory, they have a chance to take a lead here. Definitely need to shut this down, see if they can get the ball back to Tom Pepper and see if they can get a quick score before the end of the half.
Under center. Chima looking. Hand off through the middle. Spin move for Murray. He's going to fight his way forward, and he does not get there. 4th and inches, and it's going to be a punting situation for Houston.
Oh, they should be taking a timeout here. Take a timeout. Wasting clock. Great job. Oh, they're reviewing play.
No, okay. It's the booth. The booth is calling for the challenge. That's going to stop the clock for Houston. Or for Vancouver. So that's a big booth stop.
This I thought he was going to get this. And then he started spinning. And that allowed the Vancouver defense to get in there and put on the stop. I don't think he made it.
I don't think he did either.
Like that ball got across that fictitious yellow line.
Yeah, not for sure that this one is going to be anything other than a booth confirmation. Yep, it is standing. So that is a good spot that the referees brought it in. It'll be 4th and inches. Houston will punt it away. Damon Simeon not at all happy with it. Andy Hamilton on the other side, definitely a fan of that call for once the calls went his way from stripes.
Yeah, absolutely. And great job there by Josh Banner and Major Key to get in there and stop Warren Murray from getting across that first down yard marker. And now they got a chance to give Tom Pepper and that offense a chance to get those 7 points that they're down back before the half.
Ball is going to get punted from the 27. That was nearly blocked. Mahmoud Ajulani is going to call for his second fair catch of the game, and he has it at the 26-yard line. 2-minute drill time for the Legion. Less than that with 1.5 minutes to go before the half. This is going to be a big sequence. If they can get themselves tied up before the half, it would make for a much more intriguing second half of football.
Absolutely. And this Houston defense is ranked 7th overall, and basically in all the top categories on defense, they're inside the top 10. So this is a good defense. Oh,
that's through the middle. Sanchez going to break a tackle, and he'll get 8 yards ahead to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Great run there. They got to hurry up. Wasting clock. And they're not using their timeouts. You got to wonder what they're doing here with the huddle up.
Might very well be the last huddle up we see, as this should push us down inside of 1 minute. Offset eye for Pepper. Defensive line moving to the right. And it'll be a run to the right. That's going to get past 1, and Sanchez has the edge. He's going to break 2 tackles, and he'll get to the 45-yard line into Houston territory. They do call a timeout.
Good run by Vancouver. Totally caught Houston off guard on this run. There was nobody out there. Sanchez could break this tackle right here by the non-contract. He's off to the races, but nevertheless, Vancouver's got a chance here to get inside field goal range and get some more points back.
Expect them to run no huddle from here on out, it looks like. Minute left. They called their timeout. And the clock starts running as soon as they snap it. Quick drop back. Pepper, pump fake, throws, right side, caught towards the sideline. That is Tristan Carr, and he's going to have a first down, and here they come back to the line.
Nice job by Pepper, pump fake, and giving his tight end a chance to get open on.
This is Pepper moving up in the pocket. Plenty of time. Throwing to the outside again. That's tipped and nearly taken away. That is Tyleek Jones who jumps up to grab that football, but he couldn't bring it in.
Tyleek Jones was just foaming at the mouth when he saw that ball. Fortunately, couldn't catch it. Lucky for Tom Pepper.
2nd and 10. They are in field goal range. That does stop the clock. 38 seconds to go. Offside I formation. Plenty on the line for Houston. Vancouver looking to move it to inside the 18 for a first. That's over the middle and caught. And it's 3rd and 3 after the 7-yard completion. They'll hurry back to the line.
Quick slant. Not the best formation for hurry up, but they'll make work and try and make do.
Looking to throw. Again over the middle. This will hit the turf, and they'll stop the clock with 24 to go.
Good overall drives. Gets Vancouver inside field goal range. Gives them a chance to get 3 points on the board, and they get the ball back in the second half, assuming that they can keep Houston out of the end zone in the last 20 odd seconds that they'll have the ball.
And they will indeed attempt the field goal instead of going for another play. Interesting decision making, but they are going to try to take the points and run. This will be about a 38-yarder. Should it go through? This kick is on the way. Snap is good, hold good, kick on the way, and it is good. 38 yards, and it's through the uprights. Vancouver makes it a 4-point game.
Yeah, and I agree with the decision myself. If you get 3 points, you're getting the ball back in the second half. So you keep Houston out of field goal range in the next 20-odd seconds they have the ball. It's nothing wrong with that decision. Take the points when you can.
Alrighty. Well, don't look now, but the Hyenas are going to get back to football with not much time left. You'd think they're probably just going to be able to run out the clock. 20 seconds on that clock, and that's going to get down inside the 10-yard line. Caught there by Michaels. He's going to bring it back to the 25-yard line to the 30, and he'll spin in and out of traffic to the 33. And that's where Chima will bring it back out onto the field for likely 1, maybe 2 plays.
Yeah, you got to think they'll probably just hand the ball off to Warren Michaels, and if he breaks something big, then use a timeout or 2 and try and take a shot. But I can't see them doing anything too crazy here.
Turned out to be a pretty close game at the half, all told. This will be a throw from Chima instead. Plenty of time. Offensive line holding up well. That is tipped and nearly intercepted. And nothing doing on that with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, non-contract safety there, going for the play, just drops the ball. He would have had a good chance at a pick 6. Very risky throw by Chima.
And take a look there at the defensive line for the Legion. They're going to try to get to Chima before the end of the half. That'd be a feather in their cap going into the locker room. Handoff, right side. Murray is going to try to find his way forward. He can't do it, and that should take us down to the end of the first half, and that will. We have 2 quarters in the books. Canada Field in Vancouver, 17-13 Houston, as we send it over to Alvin Washington in the SFL studios for the SFL Halftime Report.
Fantastic finishes, postseason positioning. This is the Show Business Inc. Halftime Report. The Chicago Wildcats and Indianapolis Red Devils needed extra downs to decide who would improve their playoff positioning. Davius Reed of the Wildcats staked his case.
Deep by Reed. Reed makes a man miss, makes 2 men miss, and they could go. He broke through everybody. 1 man to beat, and he's gone. Past the putter. 30, 20, 10, 5. Score! Put it on the board. Davius Reed may have just sent the crowd home happy with his 2nd return touchdown of the game in overtime.
Michael Chirillo on the SFL on YouTube with the call. Reed for the 2nd time this year. 2 return touchdowns in a game. Chicago 26, Indianapolis 20 in overtime. The Wildcats remain in the playoff hunt at 3-7. Atlanta was down 20-0 against Carolina at the end of the 3rd quarter. Boo Chisholm of the Swarm said, "Jump on my back."
24 ticks on the clock. Woods back to pass. Woods left side. Catches me! Touchdown Atlanta! Touchdown Atlanta! What the? Boo Chisholm! 3 fourth-quarter touchdown catches! This one with 21 ticks to go. Are you kidding me?
Alvin Washington of the SFL on YouTube with the call. Chisholm had 3 fourth-quarter touchdown catches as the Swarm overtake the Skyhawks 24-20, falling back into the top 10 at 5-5. The Skyhawks are eliminated at 2-8. Ash Owen with 219 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Queen City over London, 34-13. London has dropped 6 in a row. Other winners included Sioux Falls, San Antonio, Alaska, Oklahoma City, and still undefeated Tallahassee, who has now clinched the Eastern Conference. Show Business Inc. is the ultimate in live event, film production, prop rental, set design, and construction, and proud to be the home of the inaugural SFL Convention, July 13th through 15th in Las Colinas, Texas. This has been the Show Business Inc. Halftime Report.
And we are back to Canada Field in Vancouver, getting set for the 2nd half kickoff. Thank you to Alvin Washington for that halftime report. Chris Curtis, Jimmy Stevens, along with you for the rest of what promises to be a wild ride, 17-13, as we start the 3rd quarter of play. Vancouver going to get the football back as we start the 2nd half. It'll be Mahmoud Ajalani with the return, juke move to the 28. And this game, Jimmy, this was one that did not start off particularly close, but Vancouver clawed their way back in.
Yeah, and Vancouver needs to do that. If they lose this game, they're not mathematically. They would need a whole lot of help to get back to the playoffs. So they need to win this game very badly. And Houston, on the flip side, doesn't really want to lose one either because they could get pushed out.
Offset I formation for Tom Pepper and company. Throw to the outside right. That's going to be caught. That is Brett Killian. He's going to break one, and he'll step out of bounds. But that is a great, great catch. And yards after the catch are huge for number 12.
That medium out route there, it looked like they were playing well off on the coverage. And when you got somebody that wide open, it's pretty easy to make that throw. And Killian makes a little spin move to get away from the linebacker. Good job.
Tell you what, he was one inadvertent step out of bounds from possibly taking that one to the house after the spin move.
Absolutely, because the defensive back didn't look like he had any interest in tackling him.
Killian on the sideline for this play. This is going to be a split back formation for Tom Pepper. 7 on the defensive line. Under center. Looking to throw. Throws. Wings it over the middle. That is in triple coverage, and that is nearly intercepted. Not going to happen, though. It'll hit the turf. Eddie Gage first to make contact with the football.
Wow. Time for our Monday night Plinko reference, because there was more white jerseys than the blue, and that bounced all over the place. Luckily for Tom Pepper, it hit the ground.
America's favorite game, it's Plinko making a Canadian appearance. 2nd and 10. Two at the top of your screen, handoff to Sanchez. He'll get taken down from behind. It'll be 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard run.
Yeah, good job by them to make this a more third and manageable, just straight up the middle gut run. Gets himself 4 and a chance to get the first down. They need some points here to keep their momentum going from the first half.
Three at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. 6 in the box defensively. Sanchez is the deep back. Pepper will look to throw. Throws it left. That is caught to the outside, and that's Jeremy Vega. 2 catches, one of them for a touchdown, total of 69 yards on the day.
Ryan Michaels going for the ball there instead of going for the tackle. If he makes the tackle, there's no first down, but instead he tried to go for the interception and they're not giving him the first down. Interesting. Looks like they're going to try and go for it unless they do the old rope-a-dope.
4th and inches. Vancouver sideline wanting to challenge that spot. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Andy will hold on to the flag. Throw to the outside. That is caught. Doesn't matter. First down. And I believe that is Trevor Farrell on his first sighting in a while.
Gutsy call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and inches, or 4th and inches, excuse me. Farrell's wide open. Great Vancouver. And they're on the move. And this is what they needed to do to maintain that momentum from the end of the second half or first half.
1st and 10. They are inside Hyena territory at the 39.
Look at these defensive backs playing way off
Yeah.
here.
It'd be smart for a quick slant, possibly. Pepper looking to throw. Plenty on the outs. They're going to be over the middle. That's caught on a diving attempt. It's going to be Brett Killian over the middle.
Wow. Great catch by Killian, and he just got that dude as he caught that ball. The generic safety coming over the middle. Watch this. There's the throw, and whammo, right up and underneath the chin. Great job by Killian to hang on to the ball. And once again, Vancouver's on the move inside the 10. The chance to score.
1st and 10 at the 17. Inside the Show Business Inc. red zone. For the first time today, handoff. That's going to be through the middle, and that's going to be a 3-yard gain for Jonathan Sanchez.
And again, nothing wrong with that. You can move the ball a little bit, make it a little easier for 3rd down if you need to. There's no need to panic. Don't have to throw on every down. Tom Pepper, there you go. He's gotten his rating up from for a terrible 20 in the first quarter to 85. Very much more respectable quarterback rating.
Split backs formation. Pepper looking to throw. Looking. End zone. Touchdown. Vancouver takes the lead. It's Brett Killian.
All he does is catch touchdowns, it seems like these days. Brett Killian with plant. right underneath the coverage. Peppers catches him right in the numbers, and he's in for the touchdown. Great drive by Vancouver.
That is a huge catch for the end zone, as the Hyenas are going to be reeling after 10 straight unanswered points by Vancouver. Is going to put Vancouver ahead for the first time tonight, and they have a chance to go up 3 points with the extra point.
Yeah, great job by Vancouver, weathering the adversity early in the game, taking the lead on the first possession of the second half, just what they needed.
And they've gotten a whole new outlook from Tom Pepper, as he did not start this game off great. Huge touchdown for Vancouver, as they are going to give the ball back to Houston. Houston, first time they're touching the ball in the second half. They have kind of run stagnant in the second quarter and beyond. We'll see if they can get back on track.
Yeah, this whole Vancouver team has gotten much better in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they've really started to put it together. And I would, if they do make the playoffs, you got to be scared to be playing them, because they're doing things on both sides of the ball.
And that's going to be run back to the 31-yard line. You got to think, though, Vancouver, they have been historically, they've only been around for a season and a half now. They've been historically a late season team. They rattled off a whole bunch in a row last season to make the playoffs and eventually get to the Western Conference Finals. And then even here, they're still very much in the playoff hunt should they get a win here.
Yeah, if they win out, there's a good chance they're making the playoffs. And like I said, I don't know if I'd want to be playing them, because it seems like they're just putting it together at the exact right time.
And that's going to be a run for Warren Murray as Chima's back on the field. And it's going to be a no gain on it, 2nd and 10.
It's been really fun to watch. I mean, the Vancouver defense was getting beat up the first few weeks of the season. Now they're leading the league in turnovers and turnover differential. That's pretty darn good from where they were at the beginning of the year.
Chima looking to throw. He's going to wing it over the middle. That's tipped and nearly picked off. And that is Mahmoud Ajulani who had his eyes on that football.
That's his second dropped interception today. He's got to be wondering what's going on. Maybe he needs to get a little of that stickum from back in the 80s, put that stuff on his hands so he can make some of them catches.
DR Sim lined up at the bottom of your screen. He's part of that 3-pack. Looking to throw. Chima to the short route. He finds Sim, as it's going to be a 3 or 7 yard. I'm sorry, that is Garen Malone on the catch. 4th and 3, though. They'll have to punt.
Yeah, and that's what Vancouver wanted, and Houston did not want. 3 and out. Not what they needed. And now Vancouver's got to get a chance to add to their lead. And good job by them. Houston's got to maybe make some changes here to what they're doing on offense.
Well, here we are. Punt is going to be on the way. It is a low snap. Mahmoud Ajulani is going to wait back. He's already taken 2 fair catches tonight. He will return this one. Tries to get back, but gets clotheslined at the 23, and he's going to get dropped at the 25. What a hit by the special teams coverage.
Running lariat. He just got tattooed coming across the middle. And let's see what Tom Pepper and the offense can do. See if they can continue what they did last drive. They're mixing it up pretty good, keeping this Houston defense off balance.
Kind of confused on what station we had it on a Monday night. Was it the SFL Network or was it USA?
Yeah, I had to wonder.
It's going to be under center, or it's going to be in the gun, sorry. Pepper evades 1 sack. He's going to wing it over the middle. That is caught, and that's going to be at the 45-yard line to the 46, I do believe is where they're going to mark him. What a catch from Trevor Farrell.
Great job by Tom Pepper. I believe that was Chad Tackle. And he might want to give him his jockstrap back after that little deke. And good job of keeping his eyes down the field to make the throw and get the first down.
Tackle had no idea where he was after he evaded that sack. Oh, man. Give it a little loop-de-oop. No problem. Split back formation for Pepper as they get into a first down at the 45.
It's against defensive backs playing really deep.
Handoff. And that is Sanchez through the middle, has a 5-yard gain at the midfield stripe. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You got to think, too, Vancouver, if they keep seeing defensive backs playing way back like that, they're just start handing the ball off to Sanchez. There's nothing wrong with that running back. He's a darn good one.
Jeremy Vega just called Tom Pepper a Dancing with the Stars season 8 contestant with that move on Chad Tackle.
Him and Nikki Bella. There you go.
That's over the middle, tipped and incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Good job. That's a bit of a risky throw there, throwing it into the coverage. Good job by Blake Chance to knock that ball down.
Oh, man.
See if they can make this 3rd and 5.
Got to get it to the 45 for a first down inside Houston territory. This is kind of plagued the Legion tonight. Haven't been nearly as efficient on their 3rd downs. They could use one here. Pepper's in the gun. Has the football. Quick drop. Throw to the outside. That is a catch. Is he going to get there? He will not. And he's not going to get the first down for his team. Trevor Farrell can't stretch the football.
And as you said, it's been interesting to see the Vancouver, first in the league in 3rd down percent, couldn't get across again on 1st down. You got to think they're going to kick it now that they have the lead, but well, they're coming out again. Do you think they risk it one more time?
They could. They're in Houston territory. It wouldn't be a terrible decision at this point, but they also could be trying to just bait them offside, which could be a thing. They will snap it. Pepper looks to throw. Outside. Catch. First down. Trevor Farrell to the sideline. He'll step out. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Wow, wow, wow. Andy Hamilton taking the chances tonight. That's twice a 4th down conversion. Great job by Vancouver. And Houston's got to be reeling in the defensive side, wondering what in the world is going on here.
Just on the tail end of field goal range, they could use another touchdown here to put some separation between them and the Hyenas. Western Conference rivals through and through. A lot of good battles, even though Vancouver's a young team yet. Pepper over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Doesn't just past the first down marker, and 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that was a risky throw to throw that into Carr. He's a big guy and he's got that big body, but look at all those white jerseys around here. And against this, as you said, it's a very senior defensive staff. They've got a bunch of veterans on this team on defense. There's a lot of stuff they've already seen before.
Ryan Michaels, Eddie Gage, the top 2.
Yeah. Even DJ Majesty and Tyleek Jones, your guys themselves.
That's going to be through the middle, handoff, and that's going to be a run. It goes about 7 yards. Sanchez moving the football for Vancouver.
Great run by Vancouver. This is what I thought you'd start to see if these backs keep bailing. They're just going to hand it off to him because there's a lot for him to makes this a 3rd manageable.
Ball's at the 28. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. That is Sanchez in the backfield. 6 in the box defensively. They'll send 3. Throw to the outside. Caught trying to get the edge. He'll have another first down. And Vancouver is just outside the red zone.
Great there. Just got enough past the sticks to make the catch, get the first down. And this Houston defense needs to do something different here. I don't know if they need to blitz or change their coverage. They got to do something to get Vancouver out of this rhythm.
Tom Pepper's quick release animation he's got on him is paying dividends. Huge dividends right now. He's going to move up in the pocket here. Plenty of time. Might as well have run it at that point. He actually might have gotten yards, but instead he tries to throw to Vega, and it will fall to the turf.
My goodness, last time we saw him, he had time to paint his house. I think he just did his driveway there. My goodness, he had enough time to do great coverage by Houston, so he had nobody to throw to.
He's recoding his driveway in the marble of the dance floor he's practicing on for Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, he's tiling it.
He's tiling it, exactly. Split backs for Tom Pepper. Wouldn't mind seeing him take a shot here. That's a free play. Handoff is going to be through the middle, but it does not go for 5. And they are going to take the yardage and the gain of down.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him take a shot there too, but there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. And they've got a chance to at least get a field goal, but now they're 1st and 5. There's nothing wrong with that.
And that should put them inside the Show Business League red zone for the 2nd time in 2 drives.
And that's been the man, both touchdowns.
Look for him to be a target this deep in Houston territory. Pepper to throw. Pump fake. Throws. Over the middle. It's caught at the 4-yard line. Tackled at the 3. And that is 1st and goal for Vancouver.
Trevor Farrell this time. He was the guy in the slot on the formation. Looks like it was just a crossing route. And there he is. Good job making the catch. Eddie Gage is right there to make the play. Looked like Eddie Gage might have been going for the ball. And once again, Vancouver's on the move, and they're looking to lead and make this a 2-score game.
1st and goal.
Got to think this is going to go to Sanchez here. Nope.
Split backs.
Like
nope, it's not. Pepper to throw. Back in the end zone. It is caught, and that is a Vancouver touchdown.
My goodness. Everybody around him, he gets hit as he throws. That looked like a duck. And somehow it got to the receiver in the back of the end zone. Great job by Vancouver on this whole drive. Watch this. This ball is floating in the air forever. And touchdown for Vancouver. Great job, Vancouver. Houston needs to make something happen here. Their defense is reeling.
That is a major problem for Vancouver. For Houston. They are down now 2 scores, and the Vancouver has done a great job to reverse fortune in front of their home fans. Good snap, hold, kick on the way. It is up and through, and the Legion add the extra point. And don't look now, but Houston's going to have to find some magic as we go into the late stages of the third.
Houston hasn't had a score since the second quarter. They need to get moving on offense and defensively too. They're getting rocked. They're off balance. They go one way and Vancouver's going the other. Great job by Vancouver keeping them off balance. That's for sure.
24 unanswered points for the Vancouver Legion to this point. This is going to be a run back for Ryan Michaels. Spin move gets him down to the 36-yard line. That's a good return as Ahmed Shima comes back on the field.
Yeah, we need the Hyenas need to do something here to get control of this game. Basically lost control. Vancouver has all the momentum to change something up. I don't know than throwing the ball a whole ton. As you can see, Warren Murray's only getting 2.8 yards a carry. Might be time to start putting the game on Ahmed Chima's shoulders.
1st and 10. Chima to throw. Long one left side. Got a man! And that is that caught? It is
incomplete.
No, incomplete. Okay, it did fall. Dante West was in the area on coverage.
There's that opportunistic defense. Almost got takeaway number 19. And, I mean, good chance by Houston taking a chance down the field. They needed to try something. Let's see if they continue it or if they go back to Warren Murray.
Chima is under center. Going to take a quick message after this play is over. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Chima. Chima wings it again. Over the middle. That one is caught. Down to the 36-yard line. Let's take a break.
Follow the SFL on Twitter at SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
Back to it here. 1st and 10 for Houston as they get the long bomb over the middle. Hand off to Murray. He's going to get taken down immediately at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and Houston needed that play just to get their offense moving a little. Get that first down, get the ball moving. Now you can go back to your regular offense. Yeah, you're down by 10, but it's only 10. It's not like you're down by 25. It's only a touchdown and a field goal.
Still been a pretty competitive game to this point. Houston's got to get back on their track, and they're on their way to doing that. At least until that handoff, they're going to lose 3 yards as Warren Murray can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
And again, something's been Mr. Hamilton must be giving this team some different water because they've been playing like a completely different team than they were earlier in the year, and kudos to him for doing that. And Houston needs this first down. They really do. They need to get going.
Can the crowd will their team to a stop on 3rd down? This is big. Crossing pattern on the slant, and that is going to be caught, but it will be short of the first down marker, get him to the 29, and Houston may be able to try a field goal here. It would be from 46.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to at least try it. They need to get some forward and make this a one-score game. But that defense is going to have to shut Vancouver down.
Ball lined up at the 35-yard line. 45-yard attempt is on the way. It is up, and it is through right down the middle. They'll call it 46, and that is a big one for Houston, who finally gets back on the board.
Yeah, and Houston needed that to get back to a one-score game. Now their defense needs to buck up here and try and shut this Vancouver offense. Has been pretty much unstoppable since about the middle of the second quarter.
All right. Yeah, don't forget to download the Score Stream app if you guys haven't already. iOS and Android. It's also available on your desktop at scorestream.com. Follow the game live with live scoring updates. This will be a run for Mahmoud Ajulani. He'll get it back to the 30-yard line. And Tom Pepper back out on the field.
Yeah, this is a key drive for the Houston. Vancouver down. Make them punt the ball and give their offense a chance to get the ball back, because if Vancouver keeps scoring the way they've been scoring, Houston's not going to be able to catch up.
Under center is Tom Pepper. That's going to be a free play. Has plenty of time. Throws short, and it's going to be a penalty on it, so it doesn't quite matter. It'll be a 1st and 5 after the penalty.
Yeah, unfortunately, they weren't in the best formation for a long throw with only one wide receiver.
Well, that's a couple times we've seen the Houston defensive line get hit with a penalty like that, as they've been guilty of that a couple of different occasions tonight, as they give up the 1st and 5 to the Vancouver Legion here.
And if I'm Vancouver, I'm seriously concerned. Sanchez on the ball a ton. Tom Pepper's having himself a great game, but you got a stud running back in there. You might as well start using him and start grinding that clock down.
Hand off to Sanchez. He gets hit immediately, but he breaks through 1, then breaks through 2, does get forward to the 37. Down it's now 2nd and 2.
It was all Sanchez on that one. Great job by him to get a tackler, break a couple tackles, get them into a very manageable 2nd down. If this is me, I'd love to see them take a shot. Pretty good chance of making that 1st down.
Oh, he's pushing his way forward. It's 3rd and 1 as Sanchez can't quite find the 1st down marker.
Yeah, that was good. Once again, he did that pretty much on his own, all on his own. There wasn't a lot of blocking going. But great job by Sanchez to get him to 3rd and 1, which is the way this offense has been running. Shouldn't be a problem.
Houston moves along the defensive line. Pepper to hand off again. Sanchez has the 1st down and a couple more, wasting a whole bunch of time off that clock, which is exactly what the Vancouver Legion want to do. And that should be the last play we see before the end of the 3rd. Yep, it is indeed. 3 quarters in the books. 1 more to go at Canada Field in Vancouver, as they have a 7-point lead against their Western Conference rival, the Hyenas. This is the SFL on Twitch, presented by APM Music.
Yeah, and this is what I would expect to see a lot of Vancouver. Heavy dose of Jonathan Sanchez. Force the Hyenas to make a play.
Pepper in the gun. High snap, has the football, 3-step drop, throws short on a little bit of a wide receiver screen, and that is going to be a catch for a 5-yard completion. Not much to that one, but it's Sanchez who grabs it, and it'll be a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's just basically a run anyhow, but that's all you need to do, and they're moving the clock and forcing Houston to get desperate. Houston does not want to lose this game.
Well, Vancouver doesn't want to lose this game either. That's a run. It throws a pass to Sanchez and a swing. Tries a stiff arm, but they go low, and they will bring him down before he hits the line of scrimmage. Before he hits the 1st down anyway. 3rd and 2 coming up.
And that was Butley there to make the tackle. stop Sanchez from getting the first down. But again, this is the flip of what was happening in the first half, where Houston was getting those third and manageables. Now it's Vancouver that's getting these third and manageables.
Yep, Duck Butley on the tackle there, his second tackle that we've seen him on this game. This will be Houston sending 4 big hit and a little bit of a German suplex on Tom Pepper. Chad Tackle gets to him finally.
Chad Tackle showing his business. He's making up for when Tom Pepper silly said enough of this. Goes in there and whammo, down you go.
Maybe
Great
not quite a
job
German suplex, but did turn him inside out. No doubt about that one. 4th and 6, and Vancouver will punt. That's a big, big stop on 3rd down for the Hyenas, as they're going to get the ball back trying to tie it.
And that's what Houston needed. They needed to stop, get the ball back. They can get themselves another score, get themselves back in this ball game.
And Ryan Michael's going to get tackled at the 22-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21. Low snap on the punt, still a good kick. They'll start the drive at the 21-yard line.
And you got to think that they got to take advantage of this. I mean, the yards Vancouver does, but why not take advantage of it? They go for the ball, and you're going to catch them like they did, trying to go for the ball instead of the tackle. And they come out in a jumbo set.
Under center. Chima to throw. To the outside is Murray. He's going to have the ball, but he's not going to be able to get through anybody with the spin move. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, a great tackle there by Dante West to shut Murray down for the very minimal. The pressure's on Houston here. I mean, they're down by 1 score, but they still got to get all the way down the other end and get a touchdown back in this game.
In the gun. Ahmed Chima has the football. 3-step drop. He's going to wing it over the middle. That is caught at near the midfield stripe to the 48. And Chima has 221 through the air today.
Hey, great job by Chima. Once again, those deep routes. Another post over the middle, and it seems like they're catching the defense off guard every time they get that one. Fortunately, this time the defense was there to make the tackle. And Houston move.
1st and 10. Chima's in the gun. Looking like a press coverage for Vancouver. Looking to throw right side towards the sideline. That is caught. 2nd and 1, and that is going to get to the 43 by the Ajulani. First time we've called his name in a little while.
Yeah, and now we're and it's having the effect they were looking for.
Under center.
Now they're in Vancouver territory. Sorry.
You're good. Hand off Murray. That's going to be over the first down marker, and it'll be 1st and 10 as they move inside deeper Vancouver territory. Warren Murray, he has not had a huge chunk of yards yet, but every yard he has gotten has been crucial for the Houston Hyenas offense.
Yeah, he's almost been like a first down machine, where he's getting first down, touching the ball.
It's a good feature to have. Handoff again to Murray. He's going to hurdle 1, and then he gets hit by 2 Legion players before he gets to the line of scrimmage. He might lose inches there, but it'll be 2nd and 10 regardless.
Vancouver defense all over that run play. And you got to wonder when Houston might start abandoning that run play and going pass, because that's where they've been having a lot of their success.
Handoff through the middle. That is not going to go anywhere either as Vancouver started to step up on the defensive line. Frank Champion.
Yep. Yeah, Frank coming in there to bank the play, forcing the 3rd and long, which is what Vancouver's looking for, so that opportunistic defensive backs can try and reception. Let's see what Houston's got up their sleeve.
Well, they got to find something.
Looks like they're playing a little man coverage here.
Chima to throw. Over the middle. That is caught. 1st down for Houston as they take a little more time off that clock, but they are getting into Vancouver's scoring territory.
Yep. Ajawani just found the hole in the zone there. I mistakenly looked like it was a man. They dropped in. And Chima hit him right in the open spot. Good job by Houston to get that 1st down.
Houston, chance to possibly tie the game. They are getting closer and closer. Murray through the middle will gain a couple more. Get it to 2nd and 8 as they get to the 27. Man, oh man. Marquise Reed coming up and making the stop.
Yeah, this is getting exciting.
This is getting good.
Vancouver's having trouble stopping them now. They were stopping them for so long, and now all of a sudden, it's like Houston flipped the switch and said, all right, that's enough with Marlowe.
Late season drama going to culminate here. That's a ball to the end zone that's tipped by the receiver, as Badir Ajulani was the target. Not going to happen as long as Major Key's in the area.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Major Keys didn't get his hands on Ajulani. Great coverage either way. And forcing another 3rd and long. See if Vancouver can finally stop this. Force them to a field goal attempt.
Well, they got one more play to get.
This is a huge 3rd down.
This is a massive 3rd down for Houston. Might spell the rest of this game. In the gun. Looking end zone. Back of it. Touchdown. Houston's got the football, and they're going to tie the game up.
Oh, my goodness. Great play call. I'm not sure what Vancouver was doing. I think they'd be guarding the end zone. Ajulani gets behind the defensive back. I believe it was
Major Key.
Major Key. No help him out. You got yourself a tie ball or a chance for a tie ball game with this extra point attempt. Vancouver's all their touchdowns, they've just been getting beat deep.
That is
go ahead.
That's a massive touchdown for Houston.
Absolutely.
Now they can tie it with the extra point. This is a big kick as well. Snap is good. Hold good. Kick on the way. It is up, and it is through. And don't look now, but we are back to a tie ball game in Vancouver as these two teams fighting for one of the last playoff spots. They are just a couple minutes away from an instant classic on the SFL Network.
Absolutely. And like I said, all these touchdowns have been, the passing touchdowns have been getting behind the defensive backs of Vancouver. And I'm a little surprised by that, especially at that part of the field that they wouldn't be protecting the end zone.
Mahmoud Ajulani takes it at the 10. He's going to work on a return, gets through the middle past 1, not 3, and he'll get taken down at the 30-yard line. Tom Pepper back out on the field will start his drive there. Could be the drive that can emphasize Vancouver's season one way or another.
Absolutely. And you got to think that if you're Vancouver, you want to try and burn this clock, get it down as low as you can to not give Houston the ball back. That's basically what you want to do at this point.
Handoff. Sanchez through the middle, and he has it to the 34. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, great job there, and I think that was a non-contract linebacker making the stop after the 4 yards. And again, Vancouver, I think they're going to try and run this clock all the way down, just try and get themselves into the Vancouver. If they can score a touchdown, great, but make sure they can.
Under center. Offset I formation. Tom Pepper, plenty of drop back to this. Has time. Looking. Winging it. Over the middle. That is going to be tipped and incomplete. Don't forget, guys, get on the ScoreStream app. iOS and Android versions both available. You can also use your computer to go to scorestream.com and find our game. We got plenty of people in there dropping cheers and also updating scores and giving some life to the ScoreStream event. It's an app designed for you being at the game to cheer along with other fans. So get to it. That is scorestream.com. Back to it, 3rd and 6. In the gun. Looking to throw his Pepper. Over the middle. Tipped and nearly intercepted. Should have been intercepted. But the non-contract can't bring it in.
That's the same non-contract last one. And this 3rd down Vancouver had, like, it's a bit of a myth today. And they're giving the ball back to Houston. Not a good thing. Houston now has a chance to run the clock down.
They do indeed. We are 2 minutes and 40 seconds away from the 2-minute warning with 4:40 left in the game.
You gotta love divisional games when the playoffs is on the line.
No doubt. No doubt. The drama is heightening after each and every snap. This ball's going to be caught. Spin move happening at the 28. Get him to the 30-yard line. And that is where Houston will get the football. Ahmed Chima back out on the field, can maybe steal one from a division rival. Can they do it? We find out here in just a moment.
And again, I think this is where, if I'm Houston and I'm trying to run this clock down, don't try and go for the big strike right away unless you see something that's obvious.
Looking to throw. Chima over the middle. Caught! Past the first down marker down to the 46-yard line. And it is 1st and 10.
Yeah, great job by Chima. Little pump fake, and then he gets it tight end. Gathers on a little slant right in the zone there in front of the non-contract defensive back. And they've got a 1st down, and they're marching. So they're going to start running that clock all the way down.
Starting that Hyena stampede. 46-yard line. Chima's in the single back. 7 on the defensive line. Looking to throw is Chima. Plenty of drop back throwing, and that is tipped and nearly intercepted. Not going to happen as the Hyenas cannot bring it in, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's a bit of a risky throw thrown into all that coverage. And Hyenas got to be careful. Again, like I said, this is an opportunistic defense. They love to make, against the 2 pick sixes. There's a pick last week. They love to pick that ball off, so you got to be careful when you're throwing it in the air.
You took a look at Joshua Bender there. He's been opportunistic this season as well. That's caught to the outside, and a 6-yard completion gets him down to 3rd and 4. This becomes the biggest 3rd down of the game for either team.
Great shot, great catch. Bad to Ajuani to get shared. Now they've got to manage. They make it down. This is going to put Vancouver into wondering if they're
under center. I formation for Chima. They got to get to the 44-yard line. Chima to throw. Has that and more, but it's picked off. Vancouver gets the turnover. And you talk about opportunistic teams. That is Mahmoud Ajulani, who gets the interception and brings it back to near midfield.
Career interception number 13 from Mahmoud Ajulani. And this is what I was talking about. Yeah, they give up. Then they do this. Take the ball away. And now they've given Tom Pepper and company a chance to take this game to the house and win the game and get Vancouver back into this playoff race. Great job by the Vancouver defense.
3:44 left, and that only burned a minute off the clock in game time.
That's takeaway number 20 for this defense.
Under center. Pepper, handoff. Sanchez has a burst of speed through the middle and has a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
You got to figure to get inside the 30 if possible with the non-contract kicker. You always want to be inside at least inside the 30. You even want to get to the 25 if possible. Anything outside of that 25-yard line, you just never know what's going to happen.
You never know. Yeah. Don't leave it on the feet of non-contract kickers if you can help it. Split backs. Handoff. Sanchez going to get hit at the line, taken down, and he will gain nothing. Still 3rd and 6 coming up.
And this is a big 3rd down. I think this is the 3rd time we've said it, but this is a big 3rd down. If this 1st down puts Houston on Trouble Street.
Got to get it to the 41-yard line for a 1st down. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Pepper to throw. Quick drop, moves in the pocket, throws on the run, and that was dangerous. But it does hit the turf without an interception. 4th and 6 coming up, and Vancouver will try to pin the Hyenas down in their territory.
Yeah, disappointing by Vancouver. They couldn't take advantage of the takeaway. And now they're handing the ball back to Houston with just over 2 minutes left. Houston's got a chance to take this game and run with it. Not exactly what Vancouver is looking for. If they can pin him deep with this punter.
They're going to try. They can get it inside the 10. I'd call that a victory. Kick is going to be to the middle of the field. It's going to drop at the 5, bounce into the end zone, and that is going to put them at the 20. So touchback happening. Vancouver cannot pin them down. Houston has the football, and still has a chance to win this football game with 2.5 minutes to go.
And you got to think they're going to put it on the shoulders. Have them march down the field again. They only probably need to get inside the 25, around the 25, 30-yard line of Vancouver to get a good chance at a field goal.
In the gun. Chima has the football on a low snap. Thrown to the outside. It's Warren Murray. First time he's touched the ball in a little while. And he will gain 5 yards. They'll go no huddle. Out to the 25. They're in a reasonably good no huddle situation for formation. 3-step drop. Throw. Over the middle. Big tip. And it's nearly intercepted by 3 or 4 different players. And that is a big, big play from Marquise Reed, who knocks the football down.
Yeah, risky throw, throwing it into that backfield. And we've already seen one interception. You almost got a second one. Got to be real careful with those throws over the middle.
Vancouver's crowd getting into it. Houston moving right to left. Got to get to the 30-yard line for a first down. It's Chima. Chima throws. That is picked off. Vancouver has it inside of Houston territory, and that is another big turnover.
Dante West with his second career interception, and what a time to get it. DR Sim out, and it's just overthrown. It looked like it was thrown at West more than DR Sim, and Vancouver's got life again.
All right, well, if you are Vancouver, time is now. Got to get some points. Cannot leave it up to fate like that again. Offside I formation for Pepper. 7 in the box. Handoff. Sanchez going to try to get forward. He'll get 1 yard. Clock continues to tick, tick, tick away down to the 2-minute warning, and it will stop there as we have a break in the action for that. 120 seconds to go. Houston going to have to play a defensive hero to stop Vancouver at this point. It's 27-all game late in the fourth. Under center. To the left, throwing towards the sideline, and that is going to be caught out by Trevor Farrell as he has it, and the Houston Hyenas are going to be backed up even further. It's 3rd and 5. Big moment in this game. Ball at the 40. Under center. Tom Pepper. Offside eye. That's a free play. Looking to throw. Pepper moves in the pocket. Throws over the middle. That's going to hit the ground. And there is a penalty on the play. It'll be another neutral zone infraction. And Houston's done that 3 times tonight.
Yeah, and that will help Vancouver in a major way. Move, if not a first down, pretty darn close. And it'll give them a shot at a first down. If they don't have, yeah, there they go. They're getting the first down.
Yep.
So chance to move the sticks, get a little closer, give that field goal kicker a chance. And like I said, you want to get at least inside the 30 if you can with these non-contract kickers.
This is a big, big moment for Vancouver. They actually can afford to take a shot here if they really want to. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ooh, big defensive change right there. Looks
And
like Pepper's changing the play as well.
Yep, offensive change as mentioned. This is going to be a throw to the right. That's caught just over the shoulder of the defender to the 30-yard line to the 25. That is another first down for Vancouver, and it'll be Brett Killian on the reception.
Great job by Brett Killian. Not only does he make the catch, he bounces off the defensive backs and gets the first down. Would have been nice if he could have gone outside, get out to stop the clock, but they're now definitely inside field goal range. So it's a matter of, do you run the ball here or do you try and take a shot?
Under center. Pepper looking to throw. Pump fake. Move in the pocket. Throws. End zone. Tipped. And it's not going to happen. It'll hit the ground, and that is 2nd and 10. It was nearly there.
Wow. River Bowl gambler Tommy Pepper trying to take a shot into coverage. Got lucky there that Houston couldn't make the interception. I'm thinking head coach Andy Hamilton might be going, I think we've had enough of this. We'll just give the ball to our bell cow, Mr. Sanchez. try and get a little closer for the field goal.
2nd and 10. It will be a pepper throw to the outside. That is going to be to the fullback, and he's not going to get very far. 3rd and 9 coming up, and they have to get it to the 13 for a first down. Do you think they just give the ball to Sanchez here and just try to kick the field goal?
Absolutely. And I mean, why Houston hasn't stopped the clock is kind of curious to me too. They're allowing them to run the clock all the way down. They're going to have less than 20 seconds if they get the ball back.
Well, they got enough time for at least one play and the field goal. This will be a pepper throw towards the end zone. It's tipped, nearly intercepted. It'll hit the ground. And with 41 seconds left, it is going to be a 39-yard attempt for the game, potentially.
Really, really question that play call, throwing the ball, 3rd and 9. You want to run the clock out and if you're going to kick the field goal anyhow. I don't know about that, because now you've given Houston a chance to get the ball back with about 30 seconds, and they've got all their timeouts. They could potentially tie this ball game up, assuming that this field goal is made.
This is going to be the kick, and it's up, and it is through! 39 yards, and it is good for Mark Salt. Oh, man.
No, it's Bex.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting name. Either way, Vancouver takes the lead with 20-plus seconds left on the clock, and Houston's going to have to find a miracle to try to stay in the middle of the pack in the playoff standings.
Yeah, and again, Houston's going to get the ball back with about 30 seconds left. They have, so they don't have to panic again to get into around the 30-yard line of Vancouver to tie this up. So Vancouver has left a window open.
That is going to be returned back to the 28-yard line. 29-yard line is where they're going to put it. And don't look now, but Ahmed Chima down to 33 seconds of game clock.
And this is where Andy Hamilton is hoping that his turnover machine defense applies their trade once again and causes another turnover.
In the gun, Chima looks to throw. First down, puts it over the middle. That is caught. It will be 2nd and inches. Not that that matters at this point, as they take a timeout. 28 left on the clock.
Interesting time to take a timeout. I thought they might have gone with the formation they were using and gone into hurry up, but they decided to use one of their 3 timeouts now. Be curious to see what they do with the formation.
Well, it's an offset eye at the moment. Chima to throw. Has time, throws, tipped, and nearly picked off twice. And that will hit the ground. 3rd and inches with 23 on the clock.
Oh, my goodness. You got to think that the owner... oh, excuse me. The owner was thinking, holy smokes, they're going to intercept it again. And great job by... Was that... Major key, sorry, excuse me. Dante West almost got a 2nd interception of the game. Fortunately, couldn't hang on to it. Damon Simeon, excuse me. There, couldn't remember his name.
3rd and inches. Take a look there at Mahmoud Ajulani. He has an interception tonight. Badir Ajulani has 2 receiving touchdowns for Houston. Throw to the right. That's caught. First down. Not that that matters much. They will stop the clock. 18 seconds left on the clock at this point. They get enough time for maybe 3 plays.
Yeah, and they're going to have to take a shot. They're going to have to get down the field because they're not going to get anything from where they are. 43, they need to get into the yards to give their kicker a chance.
I formation for Houston. Interesting formations they're running out with the time at what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Chima to throw. Has to get it into field goal range. Throws short instead. That's a terrible, terrible decision. Now they have to go no huddle with 8 seconds left on the clock. They're going to get one more play off, and that's going to be it. And they'll take a timeout with 3 seconds left. That'll be their last one, and they're going to have to heave and hope.
Yeah, and I mean, Chima's going to have to put everything he's got on this to get it just to get it to the end zone. They don't really have big wide receivers in this team, unlike Vancouver, where Vancouver, if they're smart on defense, they stick big. Excuse me, they stick out their big Tristan Carr at 6'7", just have it knocked up. But we'll if that can happen or not.
Well, this is what it is. Hail Mary formation. They're going to heave and hope. Chima letting them get down there. Flag on the play. If it's on the defense, then the game cannot end. What is this flag?
Holding.
On the offense. And that is going to derail any chance of a comeback for the Houston Hyenas. The Legion are going to walk out with a 3-point win. They'll get to 4-6 and put themselves right in the thick of the playoff conversation in the top 10. That's a big game for Tom Pepper and company as they come through at home in front of their fans. Ahmed Chima and the Houston Hyenas going to have to regroup for next week. Jimmy, give me your player of the game.
It's got to be Tom Pepper. I mean, he made himself a star today. And I really like what Vancouver and offense. They've completely changed what they were doing. They've got more balance. And if I'm a team playing them or looking at them for playoff matchup, you got to be scared.
Good games all around for everybody. From Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, inside Canada Field, we say goodbye and goodnight for Jimmy Stevens and everybody at the Simulation Football League. Chris Curtis saying goodbye and goodnight. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. For more information, head over to simulationfl.net. We get going again for Week 11 in just a few days. Watch the Discord server for more information as well. We'll see you guys as the playoffs get tighter in Week 11. Have a good night, everybody.